Welcome to ExplorerVR platform. I am Sinkai Sun, I am from Group AISO, and today we're going to demonstrate our project today. So the application is about the user to experience the environment of our rig and the workers, what daily life looks like. So this will provide them a core experience like a museum, but also providing some hands-on experience for them to play around. So we'll start with the menu scene first. As you can see on the right side, is the controller maps for the controllers. The left one is for walking, the right one is for turning around. You can use the A button on the left controller to interact with the minimaps, this one we'll show on later. The default is like grabbing, and for interacting with the buttons, you use these buttons, they need to use the left arm. So there's an in-ring interactor you can interact with. So there's divided into two levels. One will be the tour and the lab. The tour will be focusing on exploring the rig environment itself and the workers, while the lab will provide them some hands-on interaction experience for them to play with. We'll start with the tour part first. So we start in a chopper, and we provide a message here. Welcome to ExplorerVR platform. We will start with the tour from Mr. Allen on your right side. So once they walk out, they will see Mr. Allen on the right side. If they see here, be sure to use the minimaps on the A button. So they can use the button on the controllers to interact with. So this map will change depending on which floor they are. So right now we're on the drill floor, which is the top floor, and we'll show everything. So we'll start with the helipad first. So let's start on board the chopper. The chopper will prepare to take off and left the area. It's not a big map, but it's enough for them to not get lost and navigate. Mr. Allen here.
Welcome aboard the apparatus. I'm Alan, Chief Operation Officer of this platform. Before we begin our tour, I would like to brief you about the safety precautions and protocols that you should follow while on board. Remember, helmets always stays on when near heavy machines, use the railing while walking near the edges, and things can get loud, so have some ear protections. We will begin our tour with the process sector where the oil production begins. Go down the stairs to meet Pablo and he will explain more.
So this is Mr. Allen, voiced by me, and you can see there's texts, images, and voice lines to players getting into reading the letter itself. So the first thing they tell us is to meet Pablo in the process sector. They can either use the map here, so this is right here, or they can follow the path here to tell them where to go. So Mr. Pablo here.
Hello, I'm Pablo. I'm the pump mechanical technician here, and it is my job to make sure the machines around here work smoothly so we can produce oil and gas. Thus, I always take great care of them, like my children. This is our processing sector, where untouched crude oil and natural gas are pumped from the seabed and processed for a higher usable quality. We then pump or store them back to the mainland to be used for cars or manufacturing.
So this personal voice.
Today we're going to take some oil samples.
Explaining the
From the wells all the way up to
sector.
here, 7,000 feet, and we get to sample it right here.
So this is farm fresh.
This is as fresh as it gets.
I want to see this.
You want to
stuff.
see this? Okay,
Well, I haven't
first of
seen
all-
any actual oil.
So the machine is
flow line
showing
we're
here
going
is
through.
this machine.
Open that up
It's will
carefully.
become important when they go for
And our
the
goal
next
is to get
part.
about that much oil.
Oh, there's something coming out. Yeah, I see. This is actually oil straight from the well, pretty much.
You are the first person to handle that oil right there.
In millions of
That
years.
oil has never been handled by a human being, except for Richard Hammond.
Look at that. Fresh from source.
So to learn more from the videos, or here's some more information panel to show some of the real life machineries and the counterparts. And so here they are explaining the text. Like this is the real life counterparts of it. There are more, and then this one is another one open there. So just going to show one example only. Next, we're going to demonstrate the power sector. So let's go down the stairs. On the internet here, they can go down the floors. So this one will change depending on which floor they are. Right now we're on the 12th floor. And once you go down one level, we're in the middle deck. In this deck, this says the laboratory. Let's go lower. This will be the lower deck. So this is the lowest floor on this platform. So we see Joe here. There's no voice lines, but we're at it soon. So he just explained like what the power sector does and as for the utilities. So utilities includes like supporting the accommodations as well as the water support systems such as the cooking or water filtration systems, even pumping fresh air into the facility to ventilate. So as usual, there's a video to explain
As
this.
well as the 24/7
This is the bigger
catering
example.
and the
This
relentless
one on
processing of
parentheses
oil
uses
and
jet
gas,
engine
this
to power
industrial
the
rabbit
facility.
warren
But
purifies
here
its
it's
own
quite
water,
small, so there's just a
produces its
small
own
natural gas
nitrogen,
generator.
and pumps chemicals into the wells, all of which requires an enormous amount of power.
Uniquely on this platform, all of that power comes from electric motors. They're everywhere. Even the giant cranes on the four corners, they're electric. Does that make the Appomattox a vegetarian running a burger shop?
The only way the platform can get all the electricity it needs is by generating it.
So skip that part. Now we'll go to the last part for today, which is the accommodation sector. So you need to follow the lines here. So let's make NPC for today. Selamat pagi. So it explains that it's the accommodation area. It's a bit scrappy, but you know it's just a small location. So it's a small platform, so it doesn't need to be very fancy. Screws. Afterwards, they can go to the lab. Before that, let's talk a bit about this part. There's also the video to explain the
Running this
accommodation.
incredible city is a crew of up to 180 men and women, demanding a sizable accommodation module with some pretty strict rules about keeping the noise down.
On account of the shift system, half of the people on board are always sleeping, whilst the other half are working. So it says day sleeper on the door. 232, 234, that's me. Home sweet home. Hello. You are?
I'm Byron.
Does that mean we're roomies?
Yes, it does.
Thank you for having me in your room.
Oh, that's no problem.
It's very kind.
This is the bedroom. It's quite small, a bit empty, but we'll add more in the future if we have time to add like furniture, like tables, lamp desks, to make it more homely. Without further ado, let's go to the lab part. So we're in the lab right now.
Welcome to the lab. Here, we will conduct a quality check on our products, which is just crude oil at this point. We will check for the water percentage using the centrifuge with spinners to separate them.
So there's the final examples of the real life one.
So hold this up, pull
There's
this
a
in.
video to explain the entire process. We want to do
what are we
some
gonna
things
do?
actually like to show the
They're
video.
looking for water content. We expect to see a little bit at the bottom. They go into the machine, the centrifuge right over here. Close the machine, turn the dial, let it go for about 4 minutes. It's actually about a 0.2% water, so that's a very, very, very small
Clear
amount.
portion at the bottom here, that is the water that's come out. Is that acceptable?
Yes, it is.
First, pick up the test bottle and collect some samples from the pump dispenser over at the process sector. Follow the path.
So just need to create the test bottle. You can see this property label, which one of each. So let's get the test bottle here. Let's go to the sector. So if they still don't know, they can follow the path line here. So we have an NPC here to help us explain. Oh, Papagihan. So he tells which go, press the red button. So there's a red button there. So you need to show which one. Let's squeeze on some. Okay, good. This they just okay go back. He just told you to once you're done can return to the lab, which is what we're supposed to talk to. Alright, thank you. So let's slowly head back to the lab.
First, pick up the test bottle. Next, pour the crude oil into the test tube and place them into the centrifuge machine. Press the red button to activate it and wait for 30 seconds. It is done when it stops spinning.
So we have the test tube here. And we can pour them or we can grab these. So let's pour some of these. Once we're done, we can grab these and put into the centrifuge. So we can put any two slots if they wanted to. Or just put it the first two slots. Then I can press the button here. You can screen them if it's on. And we start spinning. Under the bottles, you can see the crude oil and water has been properly separated. So there's like a small percentage.
Once done, give me the test tube by putting into the green circle here below.
So they give these to him, and we're done.
Alright, so that was our experience for today. You can go back to rest or continue to explore the place to learn more. We hope you enjoyed this little experiment and have fun.
So that is all for the lab part, and that's supposed to conclude our application for today. And in the future, we're going to add a proper ending. So this is where they will leave the place via helicopter like just now, but in reverse. Or in the meantime, we'll just return to the menu scene. Afterwards, they can go to particular lab parts, or they can visit the oil rig itself again. So that's all for applications today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments after the